So sorry guys, my phone video decided to stop itself halfway through there. So this is part 2 of tutorial 3. What I'm going to do is, you saw that I used the lightest 3 shades and got to this stage of the leaf. So I'm going to use the next shade up, which is the Kelly Green, and I'm going to repeat the process around about here. Like so, because I don't want to use all that much of the really deep turquoise colour because it's very dark. Again, I'm just going to make a little light shading here and here, and then press quite hard and fill in the lobe. Like that. And again, I'm just going to take care around the edge of the raindrop. Like that. Don't worry about these rough bits, we're going to go back and blend them in a second. Okay, back to my slightly lighter shade and just blend that away. Like that. And you can really see that raindrop takes on the colours of the leaf now. Okay, so finally, and I'm going to be really careful with this colour, as I say, because it's quite deep, so I'm just going to use the cobalt turquoise to gently go over that line there, and then right at the very end I'm going to press a little bit harder, but only at the edges, because I just want that last piece to highlight. I don't want loads of dark colour. And again on this side, so light, a light hand, and then right at the edge you can see I'm pressing harder because the colour's coming out a little bit more. And then what I'm going to do is just take the Kelly Green once more and blend that away. And what that'll help to do is, when I colour these leaves in here, because this is a dark shade, it'll set off the other leaves quite well, because it'll look like this big leaf at the end is a little bit in shade. There we go. And because that's a big jump in colour, I am actually going to use my colourless blender to just make that lovely and smooth. The last thing I'm going to do, and I'm not going to do the whole leaf because it'll take too long, the last thing I'm going to do is, I've got, you can see on this one I've just done the outline in a green glitter pen. This one's an artichoke Spicer glitter pen. And what I'll do is just do the outline in that. And as I say, I won't do it all because it'll take a couple of minutes to go around the big leaf, but it was just to let you know what I'd used to do that final edge. Okay, so I'll finish that in a second. So I'm actually going to zoom out at this point because what I want to show you is the full page. I think you can just about see that. Yes, you can. So there was a couple of things I wanted to show you. First of all, you remember yesterday we did this wet look pink leaf here. I've finished the other two in exactly the same way, using exactly the same colours and the exact same techniques. I've coloured in these 2 leaves here using exactly the same principle from the first tutorial that we did on here in terms of blending. Clearly I've used some lovely jungle green and brown colours, which I'll read out to you. So I've got them here. They are yellow chartreuse. Then we've got chartreuse, and this is going from bottom to top. Then we've got lime peel. Then we have artichoke, which is kind of this colour here. And last but not least, we have green ochre. And when we come to put the tree in here in a later tutorial, they're fairly similar colours to what we'll use for the tree, only there'll be some proper browns in it as well. And lastly, I've got an Art Spicer, glitter gel pen in a slightly lighter green for the outline and this little bit here. Okay. And the only other thing I wanted to show you is that I've coloured in these shape leaves here as well. Now I've used exactly the same colours as from the first tutorial as we did here. So just as a reminder, they are lemon yellow, canary yellow, sunburst yellow, Spanish orange, yellowed orange, orange, and pale vermilion and poppy red. And there's a reason why I've coloured these in orange. Firstly, they look nice against the purple, but because I know I'm going to put a background in here of an ocean and then sky at the top, clearly the ocean and the sky are both blue. If I show you my trusty colour wheel, and this is where planning ahead in terms of colour families comes in, you'll see that on the colour wheel, opposite colours attract one another on the page. They look very well together. So because I know I'm going to have a blue sky, you can see the opposite on the colour wheel is orange, which is why I've done these in orangey tones, because when I put the blue background in, it'll stand out really nicely. Okay, I think that's it for today in terms of tutorials. I think tomorrow we'll have a look at drawing a background in and perhaps putting an horizon line in between the ocean and the sky. Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon. Bye.